Yeah, so basically it's a campsite that I found online, and it's a bit of a permission at the same time, because I had a chat with the campsite owner and explained kind of what I was up to, and asked if they had any woodland areas, and I got special permission for access to a woodland that isn't actually part of their campsite but belongs to them. So that's what we're going to do. Right, so here we are. It's that lovely moment where all the hard work pays off. Shelter's up, sleep system's in place, unpacked, and I can just sit down. Well, sort of. I must just tell you though, it is a cracking spot. It really is. I've got a lovely little woodland, courtesy of permission from the campsite owner. There is, in that direction, just over there, a little burbling brook. And also there is one of those old sort of vintage railways running steam trains. So you might hear that in the background. I can't quite get the trains on my camera. I can only see the steam kind of rising up above the trees over to my left, but it's a nice touch. It's a nice touch, not complaining at all, not complaining. Before I forget, I have got a little bit of equipment that I'm going to be testing out tonight, and this is a head torch that's been kindly sent to me by Nitecore, and it's a brand new model. It's called the HA23 UHE. This isn't a review, so it's just me testing it out instead of my usual head torch that I normally use. It is claiming to be 600 lumens, and it's got an IP rating, a protection rating of IP68. What do you think? It does come in black as well. They've sent me the sky blue version. Right, closer look. Now, I've not had a Nitecore torch before. I know I've seen quite a few other campers use them. It's my first ever time of using one. It's got 4 quite strong LEDs on the front. We'll test it out properly later. As I said, they do shine up to 600 lumens, and there's different levels of brightness. But within that, there's 3 different modes, they say, of light. So you've got kind of a neutral white light, natural, and then you've got kind of like a normal level that you would see, I guess, from a standard head torch. And the idea is kind of to avoid glare, or to use it in certain conditions like fog and stuff like that. So we'll have a proper look at that when it gets dark. Now, when they sent it to me, they sent, I'll just show you, 3 AAA batteries that go inside, but it also can take a Nitecore rechargeable battery which goes inside, which is $10 or $11, I'm told, but it doesn't come with the torch, so you have to kind of buy that separately. I think their thinking is that you can get those batteries more readily. Personally, I do like to have the charging option, so that might be something I'd consider getting. It's a bit bizarre actually, the weather in the UK at the moment, because it is getting lighter. So we got sunset at about 6:10 this evening, which is nice, getting a little bit more light. But it is expected to get very cold tonight and down to about 0, maybe -1 where I am in the southeast of England. I am going to go back to the car in the spirit of keeping this really, really straightforward. I am going to walk back up the hill to my car because I've got some firewood up there that I bought off the campsite owner. So I'm going to bring that down, got the fire pit that I'm going to unfold and set up, and have a nice little fire tonight. It's about time for a cup of tea, I think. And yeah, I'm just keeping the fire going for ambiance and I guess warmth. But just for ease, we're going to get the alcohol burner up and running. Did you just hear that? Oh, the best sound. I think there's literally an owl. Yeah, he's gone now. He was literally in the tree just above me. I love that sound so much. I absolutely love that sound when camping. So yeah, it's about 7 o'clock. Not in a rush to cook just yet. I'm just watching the fire, having a much needed cup of tea. A little bit later than I would have planned it, but it's a cup of tea anyway. Nice cup of Yorkshire tea. Okay, it is time to unleash the stag chili, the chili con carne and rice, because it is getting really cold. The fire is not burning that well. The wood is a little bit damp, I think, that they've sold me, so it's not burning that well. So we're going to get this on. I'm going to just warm it through there in that frying pan with the rice on the alcohol burner. Can't be bothered to put it into a plate. I'm going to save on washing up. I'm going to eat straight out of the pan. And it's absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. One of the best warming winter in March. Winter easy meals. Okay, it is pretty cold. I mean, I am in a bit of a dip because I'm off the main campsite and I'm down in the woods, and I've got a bit of cover, got the tarp obviously over the top of the shelter, which is helping keep a bit of moisture and cold air off the tent. But yeah, it is dropping now, dropping quite quickly. So time to layer up, get in the sleeping bag and hunker down. Anyway, night night, and see you in the morning. Well, good morning all. I am proper glamping it today, in the sense that it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and usually by that time I'd be long gone, but because I've got a bit of a campsite slash permission woodland camp, I've got a bit more time to play with, and I've really been making the most of it. As you can see, I've had an incredible breakfast. I must give a shout out to my friend Alex, who inspired me to do everything in a wrap breakfast. Does save on washing up a little bit, and it's really tasty, so I really enjoyed that. So that was Cumberland's sausages, little nod to the Lake District there, and cheese, egg, and brown sauce in one and ketchup in the other. I'm utterly stuffed. Couple of coffees, and been really just enjoying the fire and the morning woodlands, which has been nice. We've had a nice steam train just come by, and just thinking about packing up and heading out of here. It got very cold last night, so yes, it did get down to around -1 degrees. I ended up putting the bivvy bag that I had with me over my sleeping bag in my tent. I think my sleeping bag is on its last legs. I don't think it's lofting up as well as it used to. It's about 7 or 8 years old now, and I was feeling the cold. Also, my Exped 3-season mat was pushed to its absolute limit, and I was feeling the cold coming up a little bit from the ground, even though I had a silver mat underneath it. Just felt that a little bit, not terrible, but I could just feel it a little bit. So I do need to probably invest in a better mat for winter camping like this. But all in all, it's been good. It's been good. Before I forget, just a few final thoughts on the, let's get the name right, Nitecore HA23 UHE head torch. I'll put a link to it in the video description as soon as I have one available. It did the job last night. This isn't a review, it's just me trying it out and just seeing how it goes. So yeah, it's not a review, but I mean, it did the job. It is a bit of a chunkster, as you can see. So if you like slimline torches and weight is an issue for you, then I don't know whether this would be for you. In terms of the lights on the front, it's got all these different modes, so that could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. If you just like a simple head torch and you just want to just switch it on and switch it off and just have kind of low and high, then this might not be for you. There's a lot of different modes and different settings, so I did find myself, and it could be because it's just the first time I was using it, I did find myself having to fiddle about with it and with the buttons quite a lot last night. But again, it is my first time of using it. Conversely, if you don't like really bright light and you like the idea of an option of a lower light and more of a natural light and have a few options alongside that, then it's very good for that, I guess. So yeah. And the other thing was the strap. I've got a really big head, in case you've not noticed, so I do have to adjust the straps on these things. So I had to adjust this to its absolute largest just to sort of get it around the beanie on my large head. So if you're like me and you have a big bonce, then that could be a factor.